Want to make a hit and don't know where to start? Hit up Volunteer Sounds and work with some of the best engineers in the city. We have multiple industry quality rooms, auto-tune, Pro Tools, and state-of-the-art equipment available non-stop all day, every day. Tired of going to YouTube and sounding like everybody else? Come to Volunteer Sounds and get a custom beat from one of our producers. And the best part, all genres are welcome. You need artist consulting, a space to record your podcast or create content, mixing, mastering? Come see us at 8900 Stony Lane or give us a call at 865-579-0600. Volunteer Sounds, the sound of the city.
Yo. This your main man, Mr. Mac, and I'm here at Volunteer Sounds with my dog, Jalen Serving.
What's poppin', man?
What's up, my guy? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. Highly blessed, highly favored. Big Sir got in the building, man. For sure.
Glad you was able to come down from JC, right?
Yeah, man. About an hour 45, 50, depending on how you hit that gas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. College City.
Yeah. John City, Tennessee. John City, Tennessee.
College City,
yeah, man.
I got ETSU popping up there.
Most definitely. Right? East Tennessee State University, man.
Yeah. So, Jalen, first thing, tell me what it's like growing up in JC. For those that don't know, for anybody that's from East Tennessee and ain't been up that way, what's it like?
Man, growing up for me in John City, Tennessee is a little bit different than, maybe the new generation, man. It used to be a lot more community-oriented, block parties, more stuff for the black community, Keystone, Carver, the projects that we had was a little more, in sync, So when I was coming up, man, shit, it was jumping, we had the firework wars, summer camp. Everybody knew everybody. It was still going down, but everybody kept the peace. My Uncle Herb down at Carver Rec, man, had it going on. Kept the community tight, especially the black community, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it was different, man, compared to nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Coming up as a shorty, that shit was a lot different.
So with that being said, when you say a lot different, is it calm down? Is it used to be more turned?
It was more turned, like as far as street activities, I guess you could say, but it's not that it's even like calmed down necessarily. It's just like I said, it was just the community was more locked in, the black community. There was more stuff for the kids to do. I feel like people had shit to get into in the summertime. You can send your kids to the rec, they're gonna be cool. I mean, you can still do those type of things, but it don't hit like it did back when we was younger, man. When we was younger, it was just different, man. Everybody was outside, social media wasn't popping. We had MySpace, you dig what I'm saying? Yeah. MySpace ain't like Facebook and Instagram, TikTok,
So you ain't as young as I thought you was.
Nah, I'm 29, bro.
Well, damn, if you remember MySpace, you are kind of young, dog. I'm 49.
Yeah, I'm 29. So, I remember MySpace was popping when MySpace started popping in like 6th, 7th, 8th grade for me, you know what I'm saying? 9th, 10th grade, that's when Facebook started going up, So, okay. Yeah, man, I had a MySpace popping for sure.
Word up.
That's back when I was young Jalen, not Jalen Serving.
Jalen Serving, word up,
man.
So how did you get involved in music?
Man, okay, so, boom. My whole family does music, man. From my dad, my aunt has a certified gold record from back in the 70s. She was with a group, branched off, did her own thing.
What's the group?
Man, I don't know for sure. I had to show.
Come on, Jalen.
I know. But yeah, man, she the group was dope, and then she branched off and had a solo album, and it went gold back in the 70s, 80s. My aunt Candy on my dad's side. My aunt Brittany, I think she used to work as an intern at Source Magazine. My dad had a little street deal back in Detroit. He from Detroit. Most of my family from Michigan. Going up there during the summer, man, I see my dad in the basement. He had a full laid out studio. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I seen that studio, I'm like, oh, man, maybe I can rap. So my dad, he made me rap my ABCs, and I remember that going and then growing up in Tyler, down in Johnson City. My mom got this boyfriend named Mike. He had a little studio. I think it was like Fruity Loops or something, He was all right. He make beats and stuff, and then shit, I just started rapping, and I was good at it. I'd write raps at school, freestyle to everybody and stuff. I was the fat kid, so they was coming for me, Yeah. So I had to have something that I could do that was fly, so I could always rap. So yeah, man, I hopped on the track, and the rest was history, man. I think my first demo I dropped, I was still calling it a demo. That's how it's back in the back.
Yeah.
So it was called Too Hot for TV, I think, man. You know what I'm saying? I had like 3 or 4 songs in that joint. I went and stole some CDs from Walmart, was burning them, and then just handing them out.
He stole them?
Yeah.
Whatever to do.
Yeah, I stole them. You know what I'm saying? I was handing them out in the projects. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, come fuck with me. What's going on, man? Talk to me.
So you You grew up in this for real, for real.
Yeah,
Daddy
man.
in the music.
For
You
sure.
said mama was in the music,
Yeah.
auntie in the music,
Everybody
working for
in
the
the music,
source.
man.
So you had outlets for real.
For sure, man.
They probably still know people, don't they?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Bootleg man on the corner popping the trunk. I'm going to grabbing CDs, you know. That's how I found out about Kanye, College Dropout, you know what I'm saying? That was a heavy influence coming up. Eminem, my first ever album I got for Christmas was Eminem. I think it was Curtain Call, man. Side A, side B, you know what I'm saying? I saw 8 Mile, I was like, oh yeah, I could do that. I never battled, but like, you know, as far as the rap goes, just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit influenced me for sure, most definitely.
So this sounds like it came from everywhere.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. I grew up around a bunch of different backgrounds of people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From hillbillies, the rednecks, in the hood everywhere. I can congregate with anybody, you know what I'm saying?
I say so being from up there.
Most
yeah.
definitely,
I mean,
man.
honestly, Jay, it's no different from down here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
We're predominantly white.
Yeah.
So
you got to move and groove how you move and groove, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to be around business class, low class, middle class, poor class. You still got to be you. You got to be able to work in the scenarios. You dig what I'm saying?
All that type shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what I've been reading, Jalen, so you just dropped last year. Freshman album just came out last year,
yeah,
though.
my
For you to be so much into it as long as you have been, the first one just dropped.
Yeah, that was my first. I had what you could possibly consider an album with some other stuff that I had out before, you know what I'm saying? Since then, that stuff has been disseminated on the internet due to reasons, you know, we don't get into that too heavy. But Eastside Baby, that was my first in-studio freshman album that I put work into. I had teased it for maybe 2 or 3 years, but Eastside Baby, that's my first, like, I could put this body of work out and say, hey, yo, this is an album. This is something that I'm proud of. Yo, I put my foot in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen to this. And it did great for me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially with the weight and the weight being as long as it was, you know what I'm saying? For sure, yeah.
So, Jalen, do you go to a studio? Do you record yourself? How you get down?
Well, I was Eastside Baby was predominantly recorded with GSC. Shout out to the captain, man. Shout out to Perp. You know what I'm saying? The Grind Strive every day. All them guys, Rico, all them guys at GSC Studios. But, you know, due to reasons, that studio was shut down. So, you know, that's where I recorded that whole album out. But, shit, I've been with the Crown, man, in the Portal and Kingsport going crazy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's helped cultivate my sound, develop me as an artist, you know, significantly, if I might add, for sure, man, significantly. You know, I've tapped into a lot of different areas that I've been had in me, especially with the melodic sense, bringing it into my bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, from chorus to bars, I can do it all of myself, you know, all of it. You feel me?
Tri-Cities.
Yes, sir.
Familiar with Q Bossolini?
Yeah, I know who Q Bossolini is. I ain't never met him in person, but, you know, coming up and you do this, you rap, especially in this area, you know who that is for sure.
OG.
Most definitely.
OG for sure.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Q. Yeah, shout out to Q. So with that being said, is all you do is rap? Is that all you do, or you into other shit?
I make music, but, you know, I'm also a father, man. I'm a father with two, about to be 3-year-old, June 29th. I'm a husband. I got married in 2019, December 6, 2019. You know, I'm real family oriented, man. You know, music is what completes me. That's what makes me who I am. That's what makes me whole. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Always has. But, you know, I had other passions. I ain't out here hooping and stuff like that like I used to, because that just ain't me. I'm a big man in the paint, but the jump shot on. Not now, it ain't there. It's non-existent.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm really an entertainer. I also, me and my little brother De Niro, man, we have a promotion company. We're getting off the ground called Do It Shake Entertainment. We host parties. Our first party was last year, I think April 12th or 18th. You know, each party has a theme. The first one was birthday bash, summer bash, Halloween bash. We just recently did a party in Morristown at the Lock Lounge and Diner, Big Mama's Kitchen.
Shout out to
you
the
know,
Lock.
Yeah, man, that was our birthday bash volume 2, and we went absolutely nuts, man. Every show that we had, every party we had has been at least 150 plus, man.
Yeah.
I think we had the Halloween bash was 450 plus, 100 outside in the line trying to get in, you know what I'm saying? All off the strength of us promoting, you know what I'm saying, doing something that we didn't even know we was going to be able to do for real. We didn't know it was going to be turned like
just trying
that.
some shit.
Yeah, just trying some shit.
Yeah.
That shit grew into something else.
Morristown's a good market.
For sure, it most definitely is.
Morristown's good. They just had Honcho up there.
Yeah, that's why I opened up for Honcho.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Shout
I
out
went up
to
there,
you,
pop my
yeah.
shit,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Bro
yeah.
sat right there, and yeah, he enjoyed the set for sure.
Yeah. Honcho's birthday was yesterday.
Yeah, man. I reached out to him for sure.
That's the nephew right there. I love them dudes, man. So, well, when I was asking about other stuff, you just told me that. What about businesses? Being a young black man, you into any businesses? You know, music ain't the only way these days.
Yeah, not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Not nothing that, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? But I do my thing, man. There's other things that I do want to venture into as far as entertainment goes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm wanting to start a podcast of my own.
Yeah.
You know, that dips into a lot of different things. You know, maybe a little bit of 520 podcast combined with Cam Capone and a real life street stars. I want to talk about everything. I want it to be and open. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have people come in there, do their freestyle stuff, kind of like what you doing. You know what I'm saying? You inspiring the youth.
Yeah.
If I may say, you feel me?
Yeah.
And those out there too, a little 85 South in it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my heart, my soul is definitely based on entertainment and performing, and you know that's just where it comes from. It all starts with the music and it ends with the music. But that's my main thing. You know, but I do got a day job. You know, I got a 9 to 5.
Right.
You know.
But you want to be in the art.
I want to be in the art.
Yeah.
I ain't much of a painter, but if I can get paid off of it, I draw something Picasso-ish.
Yeah.
You know, if I can, man, for sure.
Hell yeah. How often do you record, make music? Are you a daily studio man, or is this just you gotta catch the vibe?
I want to be in the studio every day, man. I can stay in the studio. You can ask Crown, man. I can stay in the studio. She probably 12 hours. Take a nap on the couch, get back to it in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Another Don Julio, little Don.
Yeah,
I'm back.
yeah.
I'm right back. Shake back, you know. But, man, with me having a family and stuff, I try to get in there at least once a week. But when I come, see, what I do is I rehearse anything that I'm coming to record, unless I'm punching in, maybe for a feature or something. I just want to just try something different on. I actually rehearse my shit. When I'm at work, when I'm on the toilet, when I'm in the shower, I rehearse my verses. So when I come to the studio, I can have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 songs ready. And I'm going to knock them all out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I've been doing this. I've been in so many studios. That's just what I do. Like when I do get in the studio, it's time to work. I grind. I knock shit out.
Yeah. Name your top 5 rappers.
I'm gonna have to say all time. Top 5 all time.
Alive or dead?
Alive or dead?
Yeah.
In a specific order, just 5.
Nah.
Okay.
You can include yourself.
Okay. Don Tripp. And this is in order. I ain't even gonna cap. This is in order. Don Tripp, Starlito, Jalen Servin. Damn, bro. I got too many, man. I'm saying,
You got
shit.
stuck.
Man, yeah, Eminem,
Marshall.
Kanye, and Wayne.
So you got 6.
That's 6? Oh, damn.
Well, including yourself.
Include myself, my bad. Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, though, for sure. I wouldn't, the last 3.
You get to include yourself.
Yeah, the last 3, not in that order, but the first 2 for sure. Don Tripp and Starlito.
Tennessee.
Man. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
man. Heavy influence on my art, man. Don Tripp, my favorite rapper, man.
He hard.
Hell yeah.
just
I
went
got
crazy this last year.
hell yeah, I got every album. Heard
Yeah.
them all too. A to Z, swear to God.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
fan, man. That's my guy. I fuck with him.
What he dropped 1 a month last year?
Yeah, 1 a month, man, for the last 24 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
It's
been
a lot of
working,
music.
man. Yeah, and he shot his brother out on the end. All of them joints too, man. Long live Piff. That's
Yeah.
real shit. I rock
Yeah.
with Buddy. I feel like I know him for real.
New Step Brothers about to come out.
Yeah, Step Brothers 4, man. May 9th.
Yeah, New Step Brothers about to come out. Second album. Verna May, grandson.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You said you really grinded on this one. So you put your foot in this one.
Yeah, listen, man, so I give you a small backstory. My grandmother, Verna Mae Morrison, she passed away last year in February. Her funeral was March 4th of 2024. My grandmother was everything to me, you know. Me and my mom, I love my mom to death. We had a lot of issues, a lot of things happened. So I stayed with my grandmother throughout my preteens and the rest of my teens, you know, got locked up, did the group home thing, all that good stuff. My grandmother meant everything to me. She used to drive 7 hours from John City to Jackson just to come and do visits with me so I could get about the group home for like a couple of days, you know, like.
Love the fuck out of you.
I love more than anything, man.
Yeah,
I'm putting hands, feet, and bullets behind my grandmother if it calls for that, you know what I'm saying? But she passed away, and Yeah, man, that hurt real bad, man. It fucked up my whole family, man. Everybody from A to Z. You know, right before that, my uncle died. My uncle took care of my grandmother. He was like a second father to me. You know, right before that. So, and I was locked up when he had passed. So when I got out, and then my grandmother got cancer, she stayed with me. I tried to take care of her for as long as I could. And then she went and stayed with my mom. Passed away. Shit was only right, man. Vernon May grandson. I worked for about 5 to 5.5 months on that project. I've been with Crown through 2 homes on that project, 2 different spaces. You know, that's why it took so long. Eastside Baby took a while too. There was a couple tracks on there that was maybe from like maybe a couple years back. Not too many, maybe 2, but all the rest was recorded fresh. But Vernon May grandson, that's when I got to show motherfuckers like, yo, this is it.
What's on your mind right now?
What's really on my mind. And I made that jump. A lot of artists make that jump from, okay, anybody can talk street shit all day. That's easy. Switch with the hit and the pimp. I pull up and pop. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm talking about real. I got those turn up joints on there too, but I'm talking real shit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about my family, shit that I've been through. Anything I said, I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it be John City, big city, don't matter, man. I'm talking about my real life, and it was based on my grandmother. You can hear that from the intro.
Yeah.
You know, people done told me, even me, man, the intro play, you cry before the album come on. That's real shit, man. I put everything into it, and I can also sing somewhat, you know. So I started to work on my melodic self. You know, I tried different things. I'm not no one-dimensional artist, man. I can write a country song. Yeah, it's like, you know how to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, got to put the auto-tune on just a little bit. Try not to make it too T-Paint-ish. You feel me? But yeah, man, I definitely put my sauce on that motherfucker, man. I'm more proud of that than anything that I've ever, any type of body of work or, you know, anything that I've put out, man. I'm extremely proud of it, and I took my time. I grinded. I didn't get to do what I wanted as far as promotion and stuff because some things happened in my life that I couldn't control, you know. But hey, God do what He do for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You see, I'm here now, Mr. Mac.
Yeah.
Mackin101, it's going down. Yeah, I'm glad I get to talk about these types of things. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, those projects that we speaking on right now, no matter what, they're always new to somebody who hadn't heard it.
Yeah,
so
most definitely.
You can still promote it.
Oh, I'm going to every day, all the time.
Yeah.
Homemade content, all that, man. We definitely pushing for sure. I want them streams to go up. Listen to me, feel me. It ain't about the money. I want to connect with the listener. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what it's about. You know, the game is I ain't gonna say the game done changed, but it kind of has. The music industry has changed a lot throughout the years. Hip hop is only 50 years old, so throughout the years it's done. You've seen 29 years of it. I'm 49, so I done seen a lot of this shit.
Got me by a cool dub.
Yeah, I've seen it change a lot.
Yeah.
But it's still like you made a main point. It's about the music still.
Always gonna be about the music.
Yeah, but I'm going to say some crazy shit. It's bigger than the music.
It's always bigger than the music.
Yeah, so you understand.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Word up.
I know exactly what you mean.
Word up. So, like, who you want to work with? Who would you like to work with?
As far as industry-wise or, you know, locally?
Just anybody. It don't even matter.
Man, who I want to work with, I want to continue working with those who are great around me right now in my space, whether it's 10 to 15, 20 miles, you know, in Tennessee, period. Anyone who's came from Tennessee, those guys in my city who's popping their shit, from the Stack 941s to the Rico Parquets to the Ishmael Nehemiahs to the OT Helixes to the Crowns to the Gianovas to the Kareem Liddells to the De Niro 2 Federals. You know, the list goes on and on, to the Young Quans, all them guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I also, in my heart, I know that you know what I'm saying, I stand tall enough for my 10 toes to get in the studio with a Don Tripp, a Star Lito, you know what I'm saying, to make a nigga maybe go back like, oh, I'm working with this cat from John City, I go to Nashville or Memphis, oh damn, oh shit, he's snapping, hold on, I might have to change a bar here or there, let's go at it, you feel me? That's the type of time I'm on, man. I'm getting my full effort on any track. Like I said, Don Tripp, Star Lito, man, shit, the Little Babies, the Glorrillas, the Glorrillas,
Shout out to Glow.
the Money Bags, the YTV Fats, man. I love all genres of music because there's genres in rap now too.
Yeah,
they got emo rap, trap rap,
definitely
crap rap.
Most people don't understand that.
They really do though. You feel me? Like, and it wasn't like that maybe 10 years ago.
It
maybe
came with the 50 years.
You had the emo rap, you had the southern hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Trap. You feel me? But now, like, even with the mumble rap, you could listen. Niggas is talking, but like even with the mumble rap, the Futures, the Cardis. You know what I'm saying? It all hit different, but now I can stand on my 10 with anybody. The best of them, I swear to God. I'm going bar for bar with niggas on friendly competition mode. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? For shit show.
I made a post the other day on the book, and I was speaking about the artists, the different cities that was doing their thing. And my boy Dirty Red said, you can't forget Johnson City. And then somebody else chimed in and said, nah, you can't. And you just named so many people that I didn't.
Telling you, brother, when you hear Johnson City, we'll start with Johnson City.
Yeah.
When you hear Johnson City, nigga, you can't forget Rico, Parquet, Grind Star every day. You can't forget Ishmael Nehemiah. You know what I'm saying? You can't forget Kareem Liddell. There's some other artists too. I might not get to name everybody, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. They know that, you know what I'm saying, I'm in that mode right now.
It's
but when it comes to Kingsport, Tri-City, exactly, Tri-Cities too. You can't forget about the Crown, who records every artist in the Tri-Cities, from the Ricos and the issues that the OT Helixes, the Stack 941, we got them, and we got bars. It's just all about the promotion, man. We trying to get out of that. I guess the generation before us was kind of complacent, man. We trying to break through, and it's coming. You know what I'm saying? We doing different shit. It's all about the money, baby. It's all about the bread. Gotta dig, for shit show, man. But we coming, and we got a heavy roster, man. I'm not saying we all under the same umbrella, but we got a heavy roster of talent coming from that area for shit show, man.
No,
and it's more this than it has been in a minute. For shit show. You know how artists is, nigga. They don't be wanting, hey, man, I'm better than that nigga, man. I heard that nigga baby mama fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ugly ass nigga. You dig what I'm saying? That's just how that shit go, man. But hey, we rocking. I promise you, man. Just type in the name. Play what come first. You understand what the fuck we talking about, what we got going on.
So you said something not too long ago. I had a debate with a guy earlier, on my show. Yeah. Do you really feel rap is a competition?
Rap is a sport.
You think so?
Hell yeah, rap. It wasn't as much as it was back in the day. I guess you could say too, from my knowledge, the way I see things, somebody may feel different. But man, rap a sport, nigga. LeBron out there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about the playoffs. He still did his thing, but I'm a Lakers fan. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? LeBron, he out there competing. You compete. Even if a nigga get on my song today, I may love him, nigga. Like my little brother, I love you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going hard, bro. Like I want the song could be hard already, and I come do my feature, nigga. I want to go hard. It's not that I'm trying to kill you. It's not a battle, but I'm gonna talk my shit. Rap is competitive, and it should be friendly competition. But niggas got egos, and that's just how it go. You got to make sure your ego stays, you feel me, a certain way when it comes to the shit. But you got to destroy a nigga on the track. Eminem ain't give no mercy to nobody. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, Wayne ain't giving no mercy to nobody. Drake ain't giving no mercy to nobody. Maybe Kendrick, but you know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? Real talk. I'm trying to destroy a nigga on their track, bro.
I agree totally with everything you said. I think where me and the guy, cause I don't look at it as a sport.
Yeah, not specifically.
Because here was my rebuttal. I agree with everything you said. You didn't say shit wrong. But what about just cause you say you hard or you say you the best, a nigga gotta come for you?
That's like, what do you mean as far as like dissing?
Yeah.
You want a nigga to? You say if a nigga, you feel like a nigga gotta diss you?
Like, you can't say you the best without being bothered by another rapper.
If somebody feels that way?
Yeah. Like you feel you the best, right?
Yeah.
Should another nigga come for your head?
If he want to, he can, but I don't see why. If you do, that sound like some corny shit.
There,
if I ain't done nothing to you, you come diss me, it had to be, it got to be a certain type of nigga for me to even respond. You know what I'm saying? Right. I ain't gonna respond to a beat. Hold on. I ain't gonna respond to I ain't gonna respond. I ain't gonna respond to no suckers, man.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, if it's a certain level of elite nigga, I might, like, hey bro, what's up with the woody wop? But me, I'm probably gonna actually see you. I'm not trying to
Right.
Yeah, that beef shit get real. I ain't cut from different cloth. I ain't trying to beef about some shit. You talking about killing me in the song. I see you in the club and then you just mug you. Nah, nigga, fuck that. That shit, bro. That shit weird, nigga. Hell nah. If it's smoke, it's smoke. If you gotta diss me, you gotta be a reason to diss me. Unless you hit me, like, unless we in the industry and you hit me in my inbox, hey, bro, let's diss each other for the streams to go up. Like, what? You gonna pay me? I don't know. Maybe that's how that shit may go. I don't know. I don't know. Nah, nigga, not out here in Johnson City. Nigga dissing for a reason. I ain't looking for a nigga to come from you. Come from me, man. This smoke, I guess. I don't want it to be, but I'ma die by mine. I guess so. Gotta be that way.
See,
not too much on the camera, but
I totally agree with you, bro. When it comes to that, that was my rebuttal against the guy who I was talking to.
Yeah,
he felt like if you say you are great or you are the best, then you put yourself out there for somebody to come for your head. And I feel like you said, that's corny, that's lame. I should be able to think what I want to think, and it not bother you.
Yeah,
You
so,
feel
hey,
me?
some niggas got a lot of niggas got that sheep mentality sometimes. Like, man, yeah, bro. I got my own way of thinking, my own mind, man. I'm gonna think how I want, bro, and that's me till I die. You feel me? I ain't with that. That's weird, nigga. That's that weird shit.
Yeah.
I just heard brother got a song. He said, and he goes, oh, I don't listen to too much internet shit. That shit weird. Waiting be a young boy say, yeah, come on, man. Yeah,
I
man.
agree.
Yeah, I ain't with that shit, bro.
Hell yeah. So like, what's to come? What's on the way?
Man, what's on the way is what dropped today, and that rhyme. I'm a rapper, right?
Yeah.
Man. Boondock Complex, not the one, not the 2 or the 3, man. The numero uno.
Yeah.
Jayla Serving. Boondock Complex out today, May 1st, 2025. It dropped at midnight. I'm trying to run that motherfucker. Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, YouTube Music. If the CD man got it on the disc, grab it. I don't know. I'm telling him to pay me later. Yeah, man. Yeah, grab that. It's out right now for shit show. Well, yeah, I busted. Yeah, I talk my shit on that motherfucker, man.
Talk it.
Yes, sir.
Talk it, bro.
Yeah.
So, you said you married. What sign are you, by the way?
Pisces. March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, 1996.
Water sign.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. I ask everybody that. Like I'm big on zodiac shit.
I like dibbling and dabbling and whatnot too. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. How many kids did you say?
I got one.
One.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was one and done too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I said I'm trying to. Yeah. I gotta keep my sense for right now, man.
Child be in the studio with you?
Yeah, a couple times she actually has here recently, man. She's been in the studio with me 2 or 3 times now. She actually was in the studio with me for her first time when I recorded the song that dropped today.
Oh yeah.
This one of her favorite songs. She damn near know it word for word. I need a edited version for real. Yeah, cause she word for word. The niggas and the oochies and the coochies. I'm like, oh no. But
how do y'all in JC right now, other than social media?
Mm-hmm.
How do you get your music to the people?
Man, so really, man, it's just like you just said, it's social media, it's show to show, it's word of mouth. You know, you kind of got to think outside the box and try not to get the fuck scammed while you're doing it.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? The scams
right.
is I've been scammed so many times dealing with these folks, man. You just gotta push, bro.
Can't be green, Jalen.
That's why exactly. I done been green, light green, dark green, navy, all that shit, bro. I done been green a couple to army green. For real. I done had it happen, but it come with the business though, if you really know. A nigga looking for that shot. Shit, I had a nigga hit me up talking about that it was on the radar. The shit looked so good in my email. I thought it was on the radar. I'm glad that I was able to differentiate from the posers and the real niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, so it's just you have to be different, especially coming out of genre. That's why every song you hear from me is I try not to make no 2 songs the same. I can write country music if I want to. I really love to be a songwriter if I can't. You know what I'm saying? If I can't dibble and dabble how I want to as far as being a rapper, you know, singer, whatever. Man, I'm a hell of a songwriter. I can write for anyone. I can write for Morgan Wallen if I wanted to. And I stand on that, I promise you, man. I'm a talented writer, man. I love songwriting. I can do anything. No 2 songs really the same. Straight up.
Shit, I got a plug for you.
Yeah. Tell them to get
I
right
know
with
some
me.
people that
Listen to my catalog, man. Get right with me. But don't just think rap. And don't just think R&B. Don't just think you know, the new age, you know what I'm saying? I can do that.
What you would have to do, Jalen, you would have to actually go in the studio and cut the song.
Yeah, for
how
sure.
you want it to sound,
of course.
and you would have to turn it in.
And let them put their sauce on it, how they sauce on it. You feel me? Yeah, for sure. That's how I already know.
That's what you would have to do.
Most definitely, man.
But I got some guys who are interested in stuff like that.
Cold with it.
You just need
telling
songs.
You, cold with it.
Yeah.
Cold with it.
Yeah.
I got songs right now in my files. Niggas are probably like, oh, let me have that. But if I don't want to give it to no, I'll give it to one of my brothers. But I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
I got some industry guys.
I'm telling you, I'm like that with that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm one of them ones. I'm not being cocky. I'm a very talented songwriter, man.
Yeah.
Talented, bro.
You like better writing or freestyling? Punch in.
I just really started getting into punching in when I started working with Crown and Bro and them, cause I used to and shit, but a lot of time my punch in wasn't punch in. When I first started rapping, you had to freestyle and cut and like I don't know, it felt a little different, but I'm cold with the punch ins too.
Yeah.
With a little done, you know what I'm saying? Get right with you on the punch in.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But I'm cold with the punch in. But I'd much rather to write and rehearse something. And what I've rehearsed over that week getting into the studio to make sure it's exactly how it's supposed to be. Because I think with a certain mind, I even write in parentheses, man. I put my ad-libs on my song. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to say hootie hoo, the woody woo, whatever, I put my parentheses in my notes when I'm writing. So I don't forget a dope ad-lib that I might think sounds great on the track. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the type of shit I'm on.
Got you. Producers, type of tracks you be getting on. Like, what do you like to hear the most? What's your signature?
As far as me, what's my signature track?
Yeah, what you gonna go grab? Like, is it a certain type sound?
I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. I'm gonna go grab a sample, man. I love sample music, like.
But do it matter, like backpack or trap?
It does, but it doesn't. I have to feel it. Like, I can listen to a track, and you know what I'm saying. Okay, you put 5 songs in front of me, you play all 5. I pick 2 that I think is just the best. I could go back, I could record them 2. 1 might not come out like I wanted it to. I still like the beat, and the other 3 I might find 1 or 2 like, damn, how did I pass that up when I'm at work, when I'm in the car? I'm like, damn, this shit hard, and I start freestyling, and I'm like, oh, I'm already writing, and you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, kind of like Boondock Complex. My song got just dropped today, you know what I'm saying? I didn't necessarily, I was looking for something along the lines of, you know, I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual. This is the actual thing, but I want to have a sample. I like the sample. You know? But then when I heard it, and then I heard the sample, the beat that I originally chose, then I heard the beat that I chose for the single, I was like, oh shit. And it clicked. It's just more of a feeling, energy thing. But samples in general, yeah, man, I'm gravitating towards all samples. Old school, new school. And old school is Ashanti and shit now, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
I grew up on that type of shit.
Right.
Nelly and shit. You know,
Right.
nigga sample Crunchy Grammar had me fucked up. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. It's hot in here and all that shit.
Yeah, that shit fucked
like
me
it was
up.
just hot the other day.
That shit crazy.
It's done. It's time for it to come back around again.
Yeah.
Damn. And it's because all the babies from that area, they grown now. They the ones making the beats and shit.
Facts.
They the ones putting the work in right
Facts,
now.
most definitely, bro.
Yeah. I wouldn't even call you middle aged, but if you remember MySpace, then
I'm like big bro. I ain't yet, but I'm big
yeah,
bro.
right.
Yeah, I'm big bro.
Right.
Yeah.
So the changes of music that you've seen,
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel about
See,
it?
man, I grew up through so many different types of, not eras, but I've heard this being around so many different people. I mean, I done worked construction a lot, been around a lot of good old boys that listen to classic rock, grew a certain type of love for that music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The man, even some, I don't like folk country. I don't like that, but like certain country, like cold beer sitting in the driveway. I was like, that shit corny. Then I heard it again. I'm like, that shit might be all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just grew love for music. I love music in general. I love anything that can make me think, make my body move, make my hair stand up. Man, I love music, man. But when it comes to rap, shit, after I watched 8 Mile, I got that Curtain Call for Christmas. Then I got that Gucci Mane State versus Rajic Davis for Christmas. Never forget that. Then the Bootleg Man had that Kanye, that College Dropout. Nigga, I knew that shit word for word, man. And one of my homegirls, kindergarten birthdays, man, I sung that shit. Ain't no mountain high, no, man, valley low. You know what I'm saying? I grew a love for that type of music.
Yeah.
It just hit different, man, when you feel it. I love music in general, man. It run in my family. It's in my blood. It's deeply embedded into my soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Music is it's what gets you going. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that, man. I love all forms of music. But if it's corny, it's ass. It's not at least a 5 out of 10. Then you just hang it up. I don't know, or at least I'll keep trying. Don't hang it up. Let me not say that, but you feel me? Yeah, man. Music is music.
Somebody might like it.
Yeah, somebody gonna like it for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe your baby mama until she done with you, but or the next side piece, they gonna rock with you. But yeah, man, music is music, man.
Right.
Straight frequencies, brother.
That's what it is too. That's what it is. Yeah, I done seen music change the world.
Mm-hmm. And still changing the world.
Yeah.
Every day, every hour, every minute, every drop. 100,000 songs just dropped every day on Spotify and shit, from what I've been told.
20,000 new artists a day.
Crazy.
Yeah.
TikTokers, YouTubers. Man, I should have been doing what I'm doing now when I first started, because it wasn't that many rappers, nigga.
Right.
Like, damn, everybody rapping now. I'm like, damn, I see got grandmas rapping and shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
It's all about content now.
Yup, content. And I'm getting better about my content. I'm trying, man. But shit, content is a motherfucker too.
They say you just got to drop 15 pieces of content before you drop a song.
Exactly. And then for Boondock Complex, I think I dropped maybe 8. You know,
Yeah.
they got a little play, a little 1 to 7, 1 to 8 week play you can do. You know what I'm saying? That everybody keep posting about singles versus albums and blah 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 and shit like that. You know.
What do you think?
I think it's true. It's very much so. I don't know about the 15 being a magic number, but it's true though, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have a home before you drop. Okay, you got a single coming out. You gotta float around with the single. Maybe you post a little 10-second snippet of the file. Then you drop some homemade content. Then you got your visualizer. You got your word content. What's that shit? Your lyric content.
Yeah.
Then you drop a reel, and then after the reels come out, the song drop, or maybe before it drop, you do the reels afterwards. You drop the official music videos, and after that, you make some more homemade content. That's kind of fire, different angles, different settings. Nigga might be at the beach, nigga might be at the mortuary. You know what I'm saying? You never know, but you got to keep that shit going. I know niggas now that's been promoting the same song for a year.
Yeah.
Look at Fetty Wap, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I ain't never gonna give up on Vernon May grandson for sure.
How
That's my
often do
baby.
you release?
I'm trying to release. Okay, so Vernon May grandson came out January 25th on my sister death date when she passed away. I'm trying to at least put a single out every month or two. I got next month I'm dropping Hoodies in June volume 2. It's a 4-song EP that I'm coming off of from last year. A lot of people enjoy.
Yeah.
Hoodies in June, Hoodies in June. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm gonna keep going with that, and after that, you know, every 60 to 90 days, I want to drop a single, but I'm gonna put some oomph behind it.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't coming with just any single. It's gonna be some raw shit.
Yeah.
For sure.
They say you should drop every 2 to 4 weeks a single.
Yeah, I believe that. Something like
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
But shit, you know, you got real life too though. Some niggas
Yeah.
ain't got no job and shit. They still they with granny and mama and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here really living like that and
Right.
doing what I'm supposed to do as a man, so it'd be a little different for me sometimes. But I'm still doing shows, still promoting parties. I'm doing something as far as entertaining. I'm posting content, old content, new content. I'm keeping myself in the loop. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is with these albums you drop.
Mm-hmm.
So before you drop them, throughout the year, you drop all of those songs as a single.
Yeah.
And then I guess probably after like the 10th, 11th song, you take those same 10, 11 songs you already dropped, plus whatever else you're going to put on it as the album.
Yeah, I've been told that too. I kind of sort of try to do that.
That's what your favorite artists do?
Yeah, it is though, but it is though. And I'm trying to apply some of that same pressure to what I got to my, you feel me, my discography, you feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's
It'll
some real
keep you
shit.
still working, but not working as hard,
Mm-hmm.
and still keeping your shit
It's
out
all
there.
about, like I talk to Crown all the time about that, man. I'm trying to find my balance. I call bro all the time. Hey man, this shit ain't right, man. These niggas.
Yeah.
I thought I was shadow banned a couple times, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I call you. That's why you got people around you to keep you going,
Yep.
keep you inspired and motivate you to do the right thing. Really, not even do the right. I ain't gonna say do the right thing. That like, hey, bro, you ain't doing this. That's why you ain't seeing this result. You ain't doing this. That's why this ain't happening like that.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm here. Ask this person. You got this person over here. You might not talk every day. Talk to that nigga. See what he say about it. It's just different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real, for real.
It's just all about the hustle. Just you named a lot of the people you named as artists that you liked. They dropping shit constantly,
Mm-hmm.
and just use their little hustle. What you see them just do that same shit and it'll work. You'll get results. You know what I'm saying? Especially with that hard shit you got.
For sure.
Yeah. What is, like you said, you like the samples? Do you use YouTube tracks or do you got producers who you deal with?
So I do a little bit of both.
Uh-huh.
I ain't gonna cap. there's a lot of different mixed opinions behind using YouTube songs and
Yeah.
whatnot. Some of them may be free for a certain amount of downloads, uses, performances, streams, and whatnot. But when you gravitate towards something and you're not specifically working with one person all the time, or you like to keep it different, like I work with Crown, I have a lot of different beats from him. You know, I don't have no specific YouTube artist, maybe 88 beats that I do gravitate to. A lot of times when I'm trying to do some sing rap, Drake style type shit, you know. But I do like to mix it up, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been working with 260 Beats here recently out of Seattle, Washington. He's dope, man. You know, he been messing with me on some tracks and he's different. He's worked with Mac K to K Baby, a couple other artists out of Dallas, you know, some bigger mid-major names that are growing right now as well. So yeah, I do try to diversify myself when it comes to my music. But you know, like I said, every song you can't name two songs that sound the same back to back. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of different shit, but I do love me personally in my heart. I love samples, man. I don't know what it is, and it ain't got to be the Kanye-esque samples or the Pharrell-esque samples, you know what I'm saying? I just love samples of what, no matter how it come out, trap, yeet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Futures of the
Yeah.
world, the Playboy Cardis of the world. I just love, you know,
Just
it's
like that
that's my
sample
bread and
shit.
butter. I just like that because it remind me of something else, and I can tap back into something that maybe I heard in my heart at one point in time in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. So with the with the beats, with the YouTube beats, do you purchase them? When you
Yeah,
do it?
sometimes I do. Sometimes I have dropped. You know, there are a lot of you can't be real unless you say you have it. You know what I'm saying? A lot
Right.
of artists don't, you know,
Right.
and they haven't been caught up for it yet. Like Bobby Shmurda, man, when he dropped Hot Nigga, he didn't purchase that beat. It bit him in the ass later on, but he took care of it and moved on. And so have many other artists. Because sometimes you don't think that maybe this might happen to this. You just want to drop it so bad, you got to get it out, and that's happened with me several times, you
Yeah.
know. But I'm trying to lean into different strategies, you know,
Yeah.
especially when I think of a whole body of work coming in the future, you know. But hey, man, you know, I'm gonna get my music out. You know, if it take off and the nigga want his 10, 20, you can get it. You know, cause I'm already established by then. But us as artists do need to do a better job as paying these producers and paying these engineers, all these guys who take time out their day to make this beat and post it on YouTube, hoping somebody picks it and it goes big, instead of the niggas is just burning it and doing what they do with it, taking it and maybe not even tagging them in a post. You know what I'm saying? And I'm guilty of that. But it does come with the game. I'm not saying that it's okay, but
Right.
it happens, man.
You just trying
For
to
the
move.
for the love of the music.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah.
me?
You just
Straight
trying to
like that.
move as an
Yeah,
artist.
hustle,
Yeah.
grind.
Yeah. Nah, I get it. I get it. I definitely get it. I know once I started dealing with the YouTube guys, um, especially once I know I got a banger, I'm going and try and buy it
Yeah,
and
for
get
sure.
that shit out the way. You know what I mean? Then go on and move forward. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta, especially if you're younger and doesn't know, you just trying to move forward, get that shit out.
Facts.
You know, you
Facts.
got a fucking banger and you want motherfuckers to hear it. You need it out. So yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. So let's see what else we got. What is the next? What are you working on right now as we speak?
What I'm working on. Oh, I ain't gonna say necessarily just working on. Well, you know, I'm working on it. Yeah, Hoodies in June,
Hoodies in June.
Volume 2.
Yeah.
You ain't heard Hoodies in June, Volume 1. Predominantly recorded at GSC Studios. Slaps on slaps, 4 tracks, EP. You know what I'm saying? New age style. All slaps though. You know, I'm going to push that, work that, let it go crazy. Like I said, Boondock Complex just dropped today. Jayla serving on all platforms, man. But that's my next joint. Hoodies in June, Volume 2. You know, and yeah, I got some shit on there. I gotta, I think I'm gonna do one feature, just like on the last joint. I only had one feature. You know, that might be a feature from Stacks 941. By way of Florida, King Sports Tennessee by way of Florida. You know, so yeah, man, that's my next big joint that I'm gonna put out, and I'm gonna push it for a few months. You know, videos, more visuals. You know, got the visual coming out for Boondock Complex. You know, we got Joe the filmer in the building, man. If you ain't heard of him, man, dope videographer out of Morristown, Tennessee. Tap in with him. He's working with all artists. You know, doing his thing right now too, for sure.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Well, Jayla, man, I appreciate you coming down and and talking to me.
Yes, sir.
Getting your shit out there. We're
Yes,
gonna promote the hell out of this thing. We're gonna cut it up into some reels and send it on out. I hope to hear more from you.
Yeah, for sure.
You definitely need to get down this way too in Knoxville. This is where you need to be promoting that. So I'm sure you probably got your area on lock, but definitely a household name around there. So yeah, I'd like to see you more down here in Knoxville.
I'm spreading the wings a little bit. Yeah. I've been spreading the wings, son.
Anything you need down this way, let me know and we can plug you in. You already done met Honcho. I'm sure you heard of Hardaway.
Yeah, Hardaway 1K.
Yeah.
The Polos. Yeah.
Polos. A few guys around here working the same way you are, trying to get themselves out there and putting their all into this shit. So get down here as much as you can and get your feet wet in this city down here too. The more areas you take over, the better it's gonna be for yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
The hometown just a stepping stone.
Right. You gotta, once you get to hometown, it's time for the next county and the next county to cover the state.
Hometown, the best thing anybody really told me, hometown is just growing pains. They gonna love you when you get rich anyways, whether they fuck with you or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, yeah, man, I definitely appreciate you coming down. Anybody you want to shout out before we get up out of here?
Man, hey, yo, man, check it out. Like I said, it's Jalen Serving. Boom.complex just dropped today, May 1st, 2025, man. Shout out to my motherfucking brother, man. Dinero 2 Federal, DB, Migo, Mr. Horchata, man. You know, one of them ones. Shout out to my dog Crown. He drove down here with me today. Shout out to my nigga Stacks 941 out of Florida by way of Kingsport, Tennessee. Shout out to my nigga Joe the Filmer. We filming the video for Boom.complex today. Shout out to my little cousin Eli, man. He drove us up here because niggas know I ain't got no L's and I can't go back to jail. We got here on time. Shout out to GSC. Shout out to Rico. Shout out to Ishi. Shout out to Helix, man. Shout out to Kareem, Gio, Tyreek, Shamir, Case and Skies, man. Shout out to all them guys. Shout out to all of the Tri-Cities, man. If I ain't say your name, I still love you, little ugly dude. It's Jalen Serving, bitch. Don't forget that for shit show.
Want to make a hit and don't know where to start? Hit up Volunteer Sounds and work with some of the best engineers in the city. We have multiple industry quality rooms, auto-tune, Pro Tools, and state-of-the-art equipment available non-stop all day, every day. Tired of going to YouTube and sounding like everybody else? Come to Volunteer Sounds and get a custom beat from one of our producers. And the best part, all genres are welcome. You need artist consulting, a space to record your podcast or create content, mixing, mastering? Come see us at 8900 Stony Lane or give us a call at 865-579-0600. Volunteer Sounds, the sound of the city.